Hey, man. Hey, did you run? But if I was gonna ask him if they ran dude off and shit, because it's 12:30 now and I'm about ready to go to bed. I said 4 hours, but apparently it's only gonna be like 2.5. I'm fucking tired. I went skating and went to the gym today. I fell once, decent too. Not bad though. It actually was probably good for me because that fucking got me over the fear. Like, yeah, plowing shit. I know how to fall. I bruised my elbow, my wrist a little bit, but that's it. It's not bad. So that was one of the cops that was there earlier tonight. Right now, he's been there for 20 minutes too. And that's how I smoked half a joint right in front of him. Of the cop that hates me, like fuck these niggas. But I was gonna ask him simply, did you run that dude off? And keep in mind, it's him that's the problem. The park's pretty big, and although I have voiced complaints to him before he flipped on me shit, he shouldn't be sleeping right in the gazebo because there's like 3 tables there. It's the sheltered, the roofed part. He's got a tent. Like, he doesn't need to be in that exact part, and that's the one area, like the people are going to call the cops on you because you're taking up space. But the parks, like, you can literally go 100 feet over there. There's a couple of nice just now under a fucking tree, and I got my spot in there too. And it's it's a little close to one table, but it's back far enough from it that people literally still feel comfortable sitting on it with me there. So good enough. I was telling the cops earlier too, I'm not sure if I got that in the video too, he makes a fucking mess. I've had to clean up after him a couple of times. And there was once recently, I set up my laptop station and then sat down at the picnic table and put my feet under it, and then there was greasy shit all over the ground. There was part of an avocado, and I bought maybe spit. He's bad at spitting on the ground too. You know, his teeth bleeding shit. He shows that to me. He'll spit blood on the ground, like, oh, look, my teeth are bleeding. Like, yeah, take care of that. Be aggressive. Fucking good mouthwash, whatever. So I'm ready to go to bed. I don't stay up even at 12:30. Even though I'm usually up, I'm usually laying in bed, like playing a game, relaxing, and I take pills to go to sleep. So I'm out. The only reason when I'm nervous and shit, it'll be 3, 4 before I crack out, and but I'll be laying in bed that whole time, which is still giving my muscles a chance to recuperate. Although I did fucking crazy shit today, but I didn't do anything really hardcore. I skated lightly, I lifted lightly, I didn't run. I stretched kind of hardcore because I'm working on flexibility. I got some issues. Fire. What the what? Pyro show, I don't know. But that makes me fucking mad. If you attack someone and you pull out a fucking knife, one, you're a pussy little faggoty bitch. I'm carrying my bat with me, and I stood there barefisted, and this nigga pulled a knife, and he's got 2 to boot. To be fair, he did pull a small one, yeah, whatever. But I mean, I'll take the small one over the big one. But either one, you got a bitch. The small one hangs from his neck, so he might like take care of it and keep it really sharp or something. I don't fucking know. It's his tools. And he's a felon on probation. He's not even supposed to have that. But he did not. He had that shit before, and he did not pull it. Now he pulled it. And lo and behold, what do I see on his channel but my stalker talking to him about me? We all have seen what Richard and his crew and the people he recruited, like Lou Stefano and Robert Anderson, Steven, we know what they all say. A bunch of bullshit. And this dude is gullible. This dude is chemtrail gullible. That's impressively gullible. You have to be wantonly stupid to believe in chemtrails. But being big and dumb does not mean you're not dangerous. You got a knife and you got a fist, so I warned him in a message earlier when we was talking about my gang stalkers, and I'm like, look, I'm not going to fuck with you. You all never hear about the ones where I turn up, nigga. You never hear about the ones where I turn up. It's 12:56. Now I'm fucking done. Like I ate the dinner. There's some leftover tortillas and hot sauce somehow. Like I made my burritos too fat from El Pollo Loco. So with less chicken in each one. I think they gave me extra though. I had 6 tortillas and it was a 4-piece. They may hook me up because I look poor. I'll keep that. The bread's real fucking soft, and yeah, I'll fucking put that in my little food stash for tomorrow. Oh, and I got my protein powder and coffee on me. I'm trying to get back into morning. For years, back in the day, for years, back in Kentucky and shit, I would have just the protein shake in the morning for breakfast for years. Like that, that's the only two. I would eat a protein shake in the morning and then scrape a dinner together. And on the East Coast, by the way, for the fucking haters, there's no begging. I never knew about fucking trying to hustle money on the East Coast. There's working minimum wage jobs and scraping by the skin of your teeth and ramen noodles and shit. I didn't have a chance to enunciate this because he was too close before, but when I was rolling up into the park, my bike died. So I was just stuck like Chuck. And he's sitting there, there's 3 tables, each with an outlet. And he's like, no, nigga, you're a faggot, so you cannot be in the park. And that shit's gotta go. I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done with fucking bigots. I'm done with fucking... Remember the 99-cent store? I went off on the dude and called him a faggot like 10 times? If you pay attention and listen to the whole video, I stop at one point there and it reassure him, like, hey, look, listen, you do need to feel like a piece of shit because you're bullying a poor man, but it's not because you're gay. I'm part gay. I've had sex with men. Told him to his face. And that ain't nothing. Richard and crew, the whole crew has known that shit the whole fucking time. But for some reason, no one ever calls me on the fact that I'm literally a whore. I find that hilarious. Back in the day, even when Richard met me, I wasn't as fat as I am now. I was still kind of... I got hit by the car in 2013. That was 2015. I met Richard. 2010, I was 200 pounds. 207 pounds. I was pretty much skinny. And I was, even though I did drink beer a little bit after that stuff, I was only in the 220s when I got hit by the car. And since my dick's half dead and I rarely get to have any fun anyway, I learned a long time ago, just swallow your pride and do what you gotta do. Ah, fuck, I pulled the cable out for this video. My phones are topped off now, except for what I'm doing right now. Charger is not topped off, but that's expected. 2.5 to 3 hours is not going to top this battery off. However, That's getting, half. It's not going to go dead between here and the park. The battery, honestly, is not very big. But if you weren't homeless, if you had this bike and you had a place and you could charge every single night, it'd be pretty effective. Oh, and you could cut a lot of your carry weight. Carrying your home on your back, yeah, then it'd be an effective tool. And what I'm hoping is going to happen is they're going to get more advanced batteries. The motor is stout and the cabling can be replaced. Maybe they'll have better batteries in the future. And I know specifically like the graphene technology is going to boost charge rates and capacity and temperature management. That's a specific thing I know is coming in the near future. Maybe hydrogen. I'm sitting in front of a hydrogen fuel refilling station. But if it gets popular, I got a feeling what the government's going to do is come in and start regulating it. Right now, pedal bikes, you do not have to have a license. You got to have ID, like a regular, like you're walking, but you don't have to have a driver's license, so I can get away with it. But not. I gotta finish smoking this joint, then get on to bed. 1 o'clock is late to fuck enough. Because it takes for me to leave and get there and set up camp an hour, and then to lay down and get in a sleepy mood at least another hour, maybe 2. So if it's 1, that's 2, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's getting too late. 8 hours flat's noon at that point, and I do sleep more than 8 hours. Once I get my sleep hormones going, I'll sleep 9, 10 hours. Dason's one of the fuckers was making fun of me about sleeping a lot. Niggas, because I do shit. He walks to the food store, walks to the park, and smokes weed all day, and that's it. I smoke weed while I'm waiting on the bus. And I get on the bus, and I go to the gym, and I pump ass, and I smoke more weed, and I fucking bust somewhere else. Actually, he does smoke a lot more weed than me. Just remember that. I smoke consistently, but small amounts. Like a half joint at a time. My sinuses are clogged. I better not be getting sick. I got a strong feeling what's going to happen is I'm going to go over there. And he's still going to be there, even though the cops said they were going to run him off. That means I'll need enough battery to get somewhere else. And yeah, I can do that. I know how to do that. But I've got my laptop and shit. I want to do stuff. Not today, but tomorrow when I get up. I'm tired now. I was supposed to work. There's some projects, so I need to make a file for the police to watch. Not the assholes are out tonight, but the one working on Lou Stefano. And honestly, I'm supposed to make time for classwork for my editing class, and oh, well, I did a lot today. It's the weekend, by the way. It's fucking Sunday, and I did both gym and skate park, so I can't. And I went to storage and changed out the gear, and now I actually have the laptop kit on me. So I did a lot. I'm getting naughty though. I'm tired. Fuck the haters. You weak ass bitches. Your lives suck. So you try to bring everyone else down. And it's going to end up getting people hurt.